As historical author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard, estate sales, antique malls, thrift stores, junk shops, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 2 antique booths. All right, so let's take a cold shower and have some breakfast. All right. Hey, this is Kevin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. We are out and about on a Saturday morning, and it's a beautiful day out here, but it's going to be hot, sweltering. So as most of you guys know, across the country, it's pretty rough. So we're going to have to get out early. There's not a ton of yard sales. Probably 50% less than they normally would be, I think, because of the heat, and they're going to end probably fairly soon. So I'm thinking maybe we might get some decent deals around 9 or 10 o'clock if we stay out that long. 11, 12. If anybody's still out at that point, we definitely should be getting some deals. But I don't even think I'm going to stay out that late. So hopefully we have a little fun today and come up with some good stuff for the booth. Still looking for those shelves. I'm going to hit up a local yard sale, meaning they're selling local items. I'm going to try to hit that one first. There is a community yard sale on the app, but it's not one I'm familiar with. So if I'm not familiar with the community yard sale around here, sometimes you show up to a community yard sale and it's 3 yard sales instead of, having 12, 13, which is a pretty good one for around here. I know some of them in different areas could be just massive. I know in Roanoke there's one where you can't get to all of them. So, at any rate, thanks for joining us. Hey, just had a huge clothing buy at the first yard sale, $120 worth of clothing. So we bought an awful lot of clothes, and I'll have to show you that when I get home. But $1 a piece, y'all, $1 a piece. So pretty happy about the Texas Instruments TI-83 Plus. I didn't even look at them because it's $1 a piece. Shoot, you can sell the cover for more than that. And this one is a TI-84 Silver Edition, and got them for $1 a piece. So that guy was happy to sell. He couldn't believe it when I made an offer for all the clothes, and said he didn't want to be out today. It's too hot. He didn't want to be out past 11 o'clock. So now he might just shut up his yard sale a little bit quicker. So it's been a whole total of $128 there, and got a couple more things thrown in. So all right, we'll show you when we get home. All right, so not much of a community yard sale. There were 4 yard sales, but still found a few things. Found a vintage Masters sweatshirt, although I think it might be a rip-off. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check it out. For 50 cents, and an old Mickey polo for 50 cents. And I got some old Bibles and old commentaries that I think have a little bit of value, so we'll have to check those out and see what they're worth. Ibanez.
You want me to take it out so you can take a look at the...
Yeah, in just a minute. Let me get a little picture of the first one. So.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty nice.
Thankfully it's not.
Look at this one over here. What's this one? Breedlove. That was 150 with the case. And then there is a... Alright, so been doing pretty good so far. It's 8:05 and it is starting to get pretty steamy. So we're going to hit a few more and then we're going to head on home. But I got to tell you a story. So I've been doing this a long time, but I haven't been doing it as long as some other folks. I got to this yard sale and there was an elderly lady getting out of a car, and it was kind of caused a traffic jam, but they dropped her off at the driveway, so she didn't have to walk so far. So I go and park, and I go up there and I start looking at stuff, there's some Christmas stuff. I'm looking up on the table at the Christmas stuff, talking to the lady, and I hear the elderly lady down to my right and down a little bit, and I hear her say, "How much for these ornaments?" And the lady says $1. She got a bag full of vintage Christmas ornaments that I was standing right next to for 2 minutes. Didn't even see them. Probably 40 1960s Christmas ornaments, maybe 1950s. It looks 60s-ish to me, for $1. So that's hundreds of dollars of resale value, and she got it for $1. So experience is key, and don't forget, guys, a rule out there, and all you resellers know it, is look where other people don't look. Look underneath things. Look underneath tables. And this lady's probably been yard selling for much longer than I've been alive, and she beat me to those ornaments. So congratulations.
That's all I got. Yeah, that's sold. Yeah, I don't have to get that one. All right. Oh, what about the fishing pole?
Only sold a stack.
Do you want any of the fishing poles sold, or are you keeping those?
I love the unexpected yard sale. This one was on the way to another one I was going to, and it's unadvertised. So we'll see what they got.
I think the whole thing, or do you have anything smaller? I don't see it.
Alright, it's nice when you find something you're looking for. So I still haven't found that shelf, but we did find exactly what we wanted for one of our booths. Still looking for 2 more things though. I'm looking for a simple paper towel holder, wooden, to put those records on, the ones with no, with nothing with them. So, alright, happy with that. It was $4. Alright, y'all, I think that's going to have to be my last yard sale. It is so hot that I can't even get out of the car and show you what I got in the trunk. So I'm going to have to show you that at home. They were getting rid of stuff dirt cheap at that yard sale. No home runs, but a lot of great stuff. A lot of good stuff to sell on eBay. You know, $10 profit items, that kind of stuff. $12 maybe. A few things maybe worth a little bit more. A lot of good stuff to flip at the antique booths. And a couple things for the homeschool hustlers to sell on their store. So pretty happy with the day. It's still before 10 o'clock, so it's 9:43, and we are going to call it a day because I can't take much more of this heat. I'd like to stay out and see if there's any more deals that people, you know, are having a heat sale out there, but I think it's time to head home and call it a day. And hopefully this is the last time we'll be yard sailing inside of my car, and we'll get you out there and seeing the stuff live when I get that GoPro, hopefully soon. So we'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm gonna go home and take a cold shower and have some breakfast, and we'll pull this stuff out and let you look at it. Well, as you can see, I lied, but that's okay because I found a couple of really nice buys at this yard sale. And I found a shelf, not exactly what I'm looking for, but it might work. Alright, so if you see me come back on this thing again, then I've lost my mind because it is unbelievably hot now. I couldn't resist. There was a neighborhood yard sale that was unadvertised on the way home, and I decided to stop, and I'm glad I did. Probably pulled a couple $100 worth of eBay money and booth money out of those 3 yard sales. The last one was just giving stuff away, so CDs, DVDs, and a few other things, a Rubbermaid cooler, you know, not high priced items, but a few things that we can sell. So, all right, next stop is home, and I will show you everything we got, and we'll do it without sweat running down my face. All right, y'all, so it is the day after, so it's a Sunday. Usually like to get the stuff in and processed on a Saturday, but my daughter had a little performance that she was doing for gymnastics, so we took the rest of the day off, and it's Sunday, and we got to get this stuff processed. Usually don't like it to stay in this room for more than a day at the very most, because we like to live down here a little bit, so let's take a look. All right, so light's not too great in here, but bought quite a bit of stuff. Let me start with a local buy here with some Liberty stuff. And we bought, there's some other Liberty stuff there too, I think. But we bought a total of, we spent $120 at this yard sale, $128 total, and got all kinds of stuff. But the biggest part of it were these Liberty dry fit shirts. And a lot of them, just to give you an idea, they're all Nike dry fit, almost all of them. Most of them are size large. Here's a jacket, but this is not Liberty. It's just a large Nike dry fit jacket, so that should sell. Nike Golf, Turf Performance, baseball, and these are new with tags. So it just goes on and on and on. 38 items in all. And then some other clothing that we found, I think, back here too. Maybe not. Maybe it's over on the other side. So bunches and bunches of new Liberty stuff, some used. A couple have issues, but most are in great shape. That should be a few $100s worth of profit there. So here's the item that we were looking for and found, because we're using it to display some of our vintage Christmas ornaments that we are going to make some money on in the booth. It was $4. That's exactly what we were looking for. Nice to find what you're looking for. These are interesting. These are some vintage Wrangler, I guess, I don't know, faux leather. I don't know how to describe them. Vintage made in the USA leather, or fake leather, I guess, I don't know. Wranglers. And so they just have comps all over the place, but I'm thinking, I paid 50 cents. I'm thinking maybe 40 bucks, possibly. I'll have to look it up. Snap-on t-shirt, same yard sale. 50 cents. Snap-on's great. Don't pass that up. If it's in good condition and the right price. So this was a quarter at a yard sale. It does have a name written in it. Made in the USA. So it's definitely vintage here. Mickey Golf shirt. I don't know. It should be worth 15 bucks. It should be about a $10 profit. This was also a quarter. It's a vintage. Definitely vintage, probably 90s is my guess. Master sweatshirt. More Liberty stuff from that same lot. And this was interesting from the same place. You'll see $3 on this tag. These are women's Nike dry fit sweats, brand new with tags. 2 of them. So these should be good money makers for sure. Probably my wife will probably put them on Poshmark, is my guess. Some Under Armour tennis shorts, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Tennis skirt, so I'm assuming that's what it is. Nike dry fit skirt. All right, so let's take a look at this other stuff. So I wanted this shelf. I wanted a shelf, well, you know, a little bookcase thing. This isn't exactly what I wanted, but it was cheap enough, $5. We'll put it in one of the booths to the display stuff. These expositions of the Holy Scriptures, most are in good shape. There are a few that have a little water damage, and I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 is the full set. These have comps from about $80 to I think $180 over time for this particular set. I bought all these books for $24, I think. This set here, which is probably a $30 set, I believe. I'll have to look that up again. From a local minister, a local pastor, and he gave me a good deal and said, make sure they end up in good hands. And I said, well, I guarantee they're going to end up in somebody's hands who want them. And then a set of 3 over here. That should have a little value. And then a few more books that were involved. This, actually, I take it back. This was from another sale. This was 10 cents. The books were 10 cents at this other sale. So 10 cents, 10 cents. This is brand new. 10 cents for these. These will go in the booth. Uh-oh, I hear some homeschool hustlers over there. Oh, that was an interesting title. Little book, 10 cents. How you doing, Turner? Louis L'Amour. These have some resale value online, but I'll probably put, I'm selling a bunch online right now, but I'll probably put this in the booth for $1 or $2. 10 cents for that one. Thought that was interesting. And 10 cents for this one. My wife said she may make some framed photos out of it or something. It's got so many Norman Rockwell awesome photos in it, which some of y'all are familiar with, so we'll see. 10 cents was a great price on that book. Quarter. This one was, okay, so this was part of this deal here too. So these three were also part of this $25 deal. Holy Bible. This has a little resale value. Looks like it's brand new. And this one looks like it's brand new too. So it has some resale value. All right, let's see what else we got here. These were $1 a piece, and they wrapped them up for me. Just some old vintage bottles. I don't even remember if I looked up what they were. This says, I don't know what it says. I think it was from Richmond. So, anyways, I'll look that one up. And one more. Here we go. See if I can read that. Buffont, I think, something like that. Richmond, Virginia bottling. So, price is right. And ashtrays. This is a horse ashtray. And these were all $1 a piece, so, you know, getting a few dollars. I'll look them up, see if any of them have any eBay resale value. If not, a couple dollars, $3 maybe at the yard sale. This is a little dog dish. Gotta love that. Probably sell that in the booth, but we'll look it up. I highly doubt it'll sell on eBay because it's definitely over 16 ounces. Here is the other horse that goes with it. Some was a set maybe. There you go. That was $1. Probably get $1 or $2 out of it at the booth. Might sell that one. I sold one today, actually, similar to it. So another one. A lot heavier ashtray there. All $1. And nothing amazing, but definitely. This was $1 as well. I thought it was neat. I think it's a toothpick holder. I don't know. You tell me. And it's made in occupied Japan, so I figure for $1 it's worth it. Sell in the booth. Look it up. I might look it up. Tell me if you think that's a toothpick holder, or if it's not, tell me what you think it is. You know, I'm not an expert on some of the ceramic stuff. Maybe somebody out there can help me. All right, another little ashtray for $1. I don't know, I just can't pass up on ashtrays for some reason. These are some paper made in Taiwan ornaments, Christmas ornaments. They had some neat little scenes on some of them. Thought we'd hang them on a tree and ask $1 a piece for them. Paid 50 cents for the bag. These were $1. A neat little bell ornament. Victorian enameling. It's 15 bucks. Asked $2-3 in a booth hanging on the tree. A little frog ornament, that was $1. Probably ask $1 or $2 for that. These sell on eBay, so Tupperware is, you know, not the greatest sell in the world because it's long tail and it's a pain in the butt. But if you come across these pickling jars that have the insides in them, pick them up. They're pretty easy to resell and they're really sturdy. Since they're sturdy, you just wrap them in one thing of bubble wrap and put them in a poly bag and they stay under 12 ounces. So, and this one's in good condition. And you can make $8-9 profit on them. Probably sell that one on eBay. This is a Michelin ashtray, or Michelin marble ashtray, and it goes with this, so they're both $1. Alright, a little costume jewelry, that was 10 cents a piece. Put it in the booth, ask $1 or $2. Now this is a VT one, a Virginia Tech one, and it was for 10 cents. New with tags, I knew that'd sell in the booth. Probably put $5 on that one, it'll sell. It's a set of 4 of these Fire Kings. Thrifting 101, you'd be proud of me. These Fire Kings. These are fairly decent sellers if you get the right colors on eBay. I probably won't sell them on eBay. I'll probably put them in the booth. And I think I paid $1 for the whole set. There's no sticker, but that's what we paid. And I'm thinking that the whole set, I don't know, you tell me, what should I put a price on these things for? I was thinking maybe $7 for the set. Tell me if I'm crazy. All right. Moving on. A bunch of freebie stuff that we could use. My wife could use when she does stuff for the booth. So this was a quarter. Both of these combined were a quarter. Thought we could put some of those keepsake ornaments in here and put it in the second booth that we're just about ready to open. Another 5-6 days or so. 8 days. Put a plate in here, or that hard-boiled egg holder thing. It's pretty heavy duty one. These are some interesting finds. This was one of my favorites of the day. Ended up bundling this thing together, so I paid about $3 for it in the end. And these things is brand new in the package. Brand new, everything's brand new in there. And these have comps anywhere between $50 and $100. I'm probably going to ask about $80 on this one. These were $1 a piece at the first yard sale. And obviously it is the perfect time to sell TI-83 Plus. And then this one's a TI-84 Silver Plus, something like that. These are in great condition. Both have the slides on them. They will sell within hours of me listing them because I beat most of the competition. Although I might wait a little bit right now and see how much money we can get out of them because it's back to school time. Here's a vintage Texas Instrument calculator. This doesn't have much value, probably $7-8. And it will go a little slower, but I paid a quarter for it. Let me give a look at it. TI-32. This was $1. Probably use those. Original Apple, never been opened. Might sell them. Yamaha Porta Sound PSS 100. Not one of the greatest models, but it's definitely a vintage 80s item, and this has the box, so it is going to probably sell for around $50 plus shipping. I paid $1 for it. I don't know. Since it has the box, if there's no comps out there with the box, I might ask like $80. I don't know. We'll see. This was $1. Thought it could sell for $5 or so in a booth. Thought it was neat. This was $1. Might have been $2. Probably put it in the booth. It's not vintage, obviously, but it'll sell. This whole box was $1, and it's just full of scrapbooking stickers and whatnot, and this stuff runs pretty expensive. So I got this thing to go with it. Thought we could slide them in here, put them in the booth, and sell them off $1 at a time, $1 a piece. And there's probably 70, 80 in there, and so we'll make a bunch of money on these in the booth for sure. Dear Bradley was a quarter. I don't know. eBay, Poshmark. Tons of CDs, Christmas CDs, some interesting ones. I got the Eagles here. I have Cracker Barrel, Alison Krauss. So this wasn't too bad. I get about $1 a piece for these in the booth, I think. Statler Brothers, which is a Virginia group from up in the Shenandoah. So should be pretty good. REO Speedwagon. Alright, this was free. All free. All free. Putting it out at the sidewalk at the end of the day. This dresser is really, really heavy. It's nice, good construction. My wife's happy I picked it up, but I'm probably going to put this in my eBay room. It's thin. It'll be exactly what I need. And the price was right. They wanted $25. I bundled it together with a Bop It for $20. So you figure you pay about $18, $19 for it. It's pretty good. That's probably a brand new, probably a $300 to $400 dresser, and it's in excellent condition besides one tiny little piece down at the bottom that I need to fix. But everything else looks great. This was $1. It's a CD rack. We'll use it in one of the booths, and I have a smaller CD rack that I'm going to now make just a Christmas CD rack and put it out in front and hopefully sell those Christmas CDs a little bit quicker. And the Patriots. You gotta love them or love to hate them. And this was $1. It's in really good shape. It's got the sticker, but that doesn't mean these things are new. Team Apparel, Reebok. It'll sell for about 14, 15 bucks is my guess. And that's not it, but I've already processed quite a bit of it, so I'm going to just stop the video right there. And hey, if you guys have enjoyed these videos, hopefully you'll enjoy them more when you get a GoPro and we get out and get to show you these yard sales. And I got a big mess to clean up. Turner, you gonna help me with this? You gonna help me with this, Reagan?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do I gotta pay you?
No.
Aren't you sweet?
I'm trying to do something, but I can't get it to move.
Oh, well, I'll come and help you. All right, tell them, say, don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And ring the bell.
And ring the bell.
And if you like us, share us.
Yes.
Could you
Yes.
share us with one person? Help us grow. That's right. You guys
Yes.
going to start your Homeschool Hustler YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell Mama, say, I want that stuff on there. I want a YouTube channel so we can get some homeschoolers following us. So if you know any homeschoolers out there, tell them about our channel. We're going to have a Homeschool Hustler channel for these two. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.